as the crowd continues to file in. We get set to bring you another exciting game. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the Oilers get set to take on the Cowboys. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere in the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Cowboys have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Look at him down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. They're already hitting each other.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Lights are on. Both teams are ready, so let's go to the field for the opening kickoff. Back to the game. Elliott is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 29, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. Coleman downs it in the end zone. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Pass play here on first down. Steps up into the pocket. He hits his receiver. Duncan did a nice job of bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it's stuck.
About a yard to go. Ball on their own 29. Changing the play now.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Yellow, 16. Yellow, 16.
The Oilers using motion. Cross play to the left. He's on the run. The 40, the 50, the 40. He's finally brought down at the 36. Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
Pressure, looking for a receiver, gets rid of it, off target, but caught. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble, or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
White in the backfield, directing traffic.
Green, 58. Red, 16.
Moon with a man in motion. On the carry. Into the open field. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Set.
Man in motion. Throwing on first down. Throwing. He's on the run. And he's forced out of bounds at the 4. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to Dallas.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
Tosses it left. Touchdown, Houston. Great rushing touchdown there.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there. You better kick it here.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 3-yard line. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time.
Give this one a try.
Man in motion.
Strong right.
Pressure coming. Ball loose. The Oilers roll on it. They got to the quarterback and caused the fumble.
And he has to feel that defender coming, tuck the ball away, and not allow him to knock it out like that. He either has to take off with it, throw it away. But don't take a hit that's going to put the ball on the ground.
Following the fumble, they take over with great field position.
Set.
He sees something in the defense.
Stay guys.
Hands it off. Touchdown, Houston.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offense, your job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
Your job as an offense is not to worry about how long or how short of a field you have to go. Their job is to produce points. When they do, it fires up the defense to get out there and give them the ball back.
From the 3. He can't wrap it up. Stiff arm to the ground. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
A smart coach would call this play.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Fire out.
Number 8 sets up.
Tiger out.
Passing on first down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Jumps, and he has it. That was a great leaping catch.
And those guys practice those jump balls all the time. Now, you don't want to go up there and catch it too often because it's a good way to get depth. But he did what he had to make the big play.
Let's go to Melissa.
Good news, Al. The trainer said he did sustain an injury, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Dropping back on the call. He picked up enough to convert for the first on that delayed handoff.
6 on the play.
Let's get back to the play on the field.
Now, a smart coach would call this defense.
Is that all you got? Come on, partner. Get in there, line. Bust this grill, D.
Smith lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
On the 39-yard line.
That all you got?
Smith. A lot of room to work with. The 40. And they finally make the tackle at the 30.
When you talk about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. And he just unloads on that guy.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Got the ball. Mad dog over.
Number 8 gets set, drops back, under pressure, throwing. Clearly they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
1 yard to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Smith, the deep back.
And 1. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Pressure with the pass, and it's complete. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Cowboy, bring the pain. Come on, D up. Okay, right.
Tosses it out to the left. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 8-yard line. Seventh play of this drive. Pressure coming, guns it to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the end zone on 2nd down, but no completion, and it's 3rd down. Houston will call a timeout here. They have 2 left. The Oilers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Let's check in with Melissa.
I was able to talk to the team doctor, Al, and he indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect it'll take a series or 2 off, then return to the field.
Thanks, Melissa. Andy's tackle at the 1.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play. This is a good special teams play.
Elliott comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up, splits the uprights, and good. Here's the kickoff team. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 2-yard line. Breaks free. Look at that power.
You know, the only thing this team has to watch out for is letting their guard down with this early lead.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 22.
Set. Fire out.
They'll pass on 1st down. Closing in with the throw. He has room. The 30. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 39.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
Only 1 man back.
Set. Red.
Moon
25.
directing traffic.
Bring the pain. 3, 16. Bring that pain, baby. Red. 25. Hit him low.
Using motion.
That's you.
Hands it off. Breaks the tackle. White wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Set.
Man in motion.
Cowboy. D up. Bring the pain.
Dropping back, under pressure, looking for an option, gets rid of it, turns, he has it. The 40. An incredible play.
Everyone was on the same page on that pass play. It seemed like the receiver ran out of gas.
They'll go from the I formation.
Set. Yo.
Directing traffic.
Yank.
Moon with a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. 4-yard gain there.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Set. Cowboy. Lose it. Buster's great.
The Oilers using motion. Drops back, pressure with the throw, and it's caught. Good catch by the receiver on that play.
Yeah, he made sure he was in the clear, moved into position, and made the catch.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Come on, get up. That's all you.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Yellow, 16. Take him out.
Using motion. Cross play to the left. He's inside the 10. Now that's a stiff one. Touchdown, Oilers. And he takes it in for the score.
I didn't think he was going to get much. The next thing you know, boom, he's in the end zone.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustment and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
From the 3. The Cowboys have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 25. 1st and 10. Only one man back.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball. Give it all you got.
Going to the air on 1st down. Loses the defender. Decent gain, about 4.
This is a good one to call.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Set. Get at it.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Thrown behind, but caught. Number 8. Could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Smith, the lone back.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
We'll see.
He'll pass on 1st down. Closing in, slings this one. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Drops back. Under pressure, gets the pass off. That pass was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
Snake eye.
Pressure with the pass. He flings that pass right to his receivers.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
Get in there. Either way. Don't go.
They give it to the halfback. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Get at it.
Hand off to the tailback. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1-yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Ball on the 24-yard line. 8th play of this drive. Gets the pass off. With the adjustment, he has it. A display of great hands on that catch.
That receiver has all the tools.
Elliott comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. The attempt is good. He sends it right through the uprights, his second field goal of the game. The kickoff team lines up. He got all of that one.
They've got a pretty big lead here in the first half, so I'd expect to see him working the clock on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Moon sets up, calling an audible now. Harris moves in motion. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Moon gets set. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Let's go, come on.
Pressure coming. Stepping up. Buying time. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's going to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
Set. Get in there.
The Oilers using motion. Closing in, gets the pass off, on the money, to the 20, runs over the tackle. He's doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
There was no need to try and return that one, so he made the right decision there.
They'll go from the I formation.
Set.
Smith. That's a 3-yard gain.
This is a good one to call.
He shakes the defender, slips the tackle. Great run to pick up the first down.
This is the type of play where the back gets hit, but he has the strength to keep going, and he picks up even more yardage.
Drops back. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. Johnston looked good on that reception.
When you make a grab like that, the quarterback will always look in your direction.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here comes the heat. Come on, partner. That's all you got.
Smith. Number 91 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. He's put on a tackling clinic so far. He now has 8 in the game. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up over the quarter. Gain of 5 on the play.
Time to call a special teams play.
Number 4 will try to have this one stop inside the 10. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 5.
Set.
To carry it.
Who needs a passing game when you have a running back like this?
3-yard gain on the play.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Get out. Set. Get up, Rod. Let's go. Come on. Get in there.
Duncan in motion. Guns it to the right side. And it's caught. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 21.
Trust your big guys to open some lanes out there. Watch for the defenders to get blocked and then run for the gap. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Yellow, 25. Ain't got nothing.
Moon sends a man in motion. Put it off again. The 30. White showed everybody why he's considered so dangerous on that play.
He blasts through the line and picks up a good chunk of yardage.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Weak left.
Moon with a man in motion. Drops back. Throwing. This one falls incomplete.
Let's move this football.
The intended receiver on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 37-yard line.
Fire up. Set. Blue,
Changing the play
24.
now.
Yellow, 16. Red, 58. Hut.
White. Across midfield.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Set. Hut.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure for an option with the pass. The 30. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
They're right where they'd like to be, and that's in position to change this score before the half. They're probably going to take it easy and mix it up a little. The backs are lined up in an eye.
Navy bull. D up.
Man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. And the halfback picks up about 3.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection or play action to keep them off balance on passing downs.
Set. Hut.
Pressure coming, looking for a receiver. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a 1st down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver. Red zone opportunities are always a big factor, and they should get at least a field goal out of this drive, as long as they're careful with the football.
Get the ball. That all you got? Come on, partner. We'll see. Hut.
Closing in, surveying the field, scrambling. He's taken down in the backfield. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Get at him, D.
Givens goes in motion. Under pressure, looking downfield. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
There's still plenty of time left. They might take a shot at the end zone here.
But they didn't want to blow their chance of getting some points before the half. So he has to be smart with his throw.
11th play of this drive. Pressure, looking for an option for the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to get the ball into his receiver, but it's incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Receiver on the play.
Del Greco will come in looking to try the field goal. And it's on its way. The kick is good. The kickoff team lines up. Good distance. From the 7-yard line. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Houston 24. Dallas 6.
Dallas 6.
We'll go back to the play on the field. As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. And he got all of that one. A great kick. The Cowboys need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 18.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Aimed it off to the back, and he's brought down in the backfield. That play doesn't fool anybody.
The defensive line does a great job of staying at home, holding their assignment, because they were all over that draw play.
Get out of it. Ain't nothing. Get him out. Mad dog over. Get in there.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it with the catch, and he's brought down at the 20. He jumped up at the perfect moment and made the reception.
Yeah, that's a tough catch to make. First, you got to get your hands on the ball. Then you got to try and protect yourself from getting knocked out by the defender.
Steps up, closing in, launches this one to the left. Incomplete pass. He just dropped that pass.
He got open, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 27-yard line. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 40. White lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Moon directing traffic. Looking upfield. Can't get it.
If you can get into the flow of the game and your yards per carry are this high, then you found a huge weakness in the defense.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Come on, D up. Set. Come on, Bart.
Number 84 goes in motion. Under pressure, fires it out to the left. Incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Set.
Directing traffic. White. Only a yard by the halfback. Moon directing traffic.
Come on. We'll see. Blue, 58. Red, 74.
Man in motion. Going to the left. Into the open field. The 40. And he's ridden out at the 34-yard line.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Set.
Calling an audible.
Come on, partner. Here comes the heat.
Pressure. Looking for an option. Rolls right. Passing right. The pass ball's incomplete. Everett got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Moon sets up. He sees something in the defense. Hand it off.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around. You just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
We got nothing.
Number 84 comes in motion. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Moon with a man in motion. Dropping back, closing in. Off and runs over the tackle. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
Set. Come on, D-up.
The blitz is on. It's broken up. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
So it's 2nd and goal.
Set.
Calling an audible now.
Bring that pain, baby.
Under pressure with the throw. Turns. He has it. Touchdown, Houston. Just an incredible pass by the quarterback.
The quarterback had an open lane to throw the pass, and he got it in there for a touchdown.
Del Greco comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Took a number of plays, but with each one they were able to make their way toward the end zone and ended the drive with a touchdown. In a drive like that, one play builds on another, and they just seem to get a lot of rhythm going out there.
You pound the defense for more than 10 plays, and then you punch it home for a touchdown. Now that is an offensive series. The defense has to find a way to regroup out there on the sideline so they don't have that kind of thing happen to them in the next round.
Got an inadvertent face mask.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
Stay up.
Going to the right.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker. He makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
The Oilers come out in a nickel package.
Bring the pain. Come on, D-up.
Drops back. He's looking. Gets rid of it. Thrown behind, but caught. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Again with the run. At the 30, the 20. He shakes a defender. 5. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Look at the speed this guy has. It's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
Elliott comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
The running attack was very effective on that last drive as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And we can expect, I think, the same thing to happen here again. Calling an audible. The Oilers using motion. Hand it off to the back. 4-yard gain there.
If you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
Calling an audible now.
74. Red, 16.
Givens moves in motion. And he's tackled behind the line by Smith. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
With the throw, nice. He's taken down at the 34.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Only one man in the backfield. Moon sees something in the defense.
Hit him low. They got nothing. Snake out.
Harris comes in motion.
Tiger out.
Again with the carry. That's a 3-yard gain.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
White, the lone back.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Number 84 in motion. Dropping back, pressure, throws it. With the adjustment, he has it. The 50. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
Set. Stay out. Let's go. Ball. Give it all you got. Sideline.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
He has room. Still running. Miles ahead. White explodes for a big gain.
He really did. He blew past the line into the secondary and picked up the first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He sees something in the defense.
Blue, 25. Drop. Take him out. Red, 16. 25.
The Oilers using motion.
We got movement.
On the ground. Haley pulls him down at the 26.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Moon has just broken the 200-yard mark with that pass.
12 on the play.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charges straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
Catch the ball, man.
Using motion. They give it to the halfback. He doesn't get much there, and he needs a breather as he looks to the sideline.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Oilers ahead of the Cowboys, 31-13. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. White, the lone back. Pressure coming, looking for a receiver, rolling out to his right. A little behind, but he has it. Touchdown, Houston. He threw it right in there for the score.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. They really wore them down on that drive. A lot of plays from scrimmage, and they finished it with a trip to the end zone.
The key to that drive was how they mixed it up with the play calling. And every time the defense thought one thing, the offense would do another.
Booming kick downfield. He decides not to return this one. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20. Number 84 in motion. Hand it off. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
This defense looks good.
2nd and 3 coming up here. Closing in, looking downfield. Good play in the backfield. He's really creating some havoc now. His 2nd sack of the game. 3rd and 8. Number 8 gets set, dropping back, throws it, and he makes the grab. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
And we're back. So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 7.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
Man in motion. Throwing short to his left. Off and running. And he's ridden out at the 22. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Changing the play now.
Yellow, 58. Green, 16. Yellow, 16.
Moon with a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. The running back gets about 3.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Directing traffic.
Blue, 58. Hit him low.
Using motion. Under pressure, looking for an option, trying to buy some time. Keeps it. He tried to create something on his own there.
Yeah, he really dug in to give extra effort that he needed to get in there.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 28.
Set. Give it all you got. Come on, tee up.
Man in motion. White. And the halfback picks up about 3.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
This will be his 2nd punt so far tonight. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Set. 94. Get at him, D.
Johnston. And he's brought down at the 25. Johnston was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Goes with a short pass to the right side. And this pass is completed. So a pickup of maybe 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
They'll go with the
3rd
quarter
and 7.
defense.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
We'll see.
Throws it. There he goes. And the catch is made. Parker is one of those receivers who always seems to find a way week after week to get open, and that's his 4th catch today.
Is that all you got?
4th and inches.
Smith picks up just enough with a 1st. So he works his way past the marker for a 1st down. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Stay after him.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Counter goes for a gain of about 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 8. Ball on their own 39. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing short to the right side. He has room. Breaks the tackle. Johnston is the recipient on that one, his 3rd reception of the game. The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Come on, partner.
The Oilers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. 3rd and a deuce. Ball on their own 45.
Get in there. Get to the ball. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
With the pass falls incomplete. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hands.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go.
Tosses it left. Down by this much here in the 4th, they had no choice but to go for it.
Well, they're at the point of the game where they have to try something. Next time, maybe you try something else, but you can understand why they want to go for it here.
Changing the play now.
Yellow, 58. Blue, 74. Yellow, 25. Let's go. Blue, 58. Hut.
With the carry. Pickup of about a yard on the run.
Throw this one to your halfback. Get it to him early and let him make some moves.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Set. Green,
Calling an audible.
16. That's all you. Green, 25. Blue, 16. Green, 74.
Tillman in motion. He'll get it again. The defender brings him down at the 41-yard line. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line. They'll go from the shotgun.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Using motion. Gets the pass off. The catch on the run. At the 30.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Set. That all you got? Fire up.
2 minutes to go.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
White, the lone back. Moon sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Just about a yard on the run.
The ball carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Looks like he's changing the play.
Red, 74. Is that all you got? That's all you. Lead the left. Got. We'll see. Run. Cowboy.
The Oilers using motion. Another run. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Get in there, man. Give it all you got, kid. Come on. Get the ball. Bulldog under.
Man in motion.
Sideline to sideline.
Hand off to the tailback. The defender brings him down at the 18-yard line. We should see a field goal attempt on this 4th down as they'll try to put some more points on the board, adding to the lead. Changing the play now.
Red, 25. Blue, 58.
Using motion. Toss play to the left. A lot of space in front of him. He's inside the 10. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Houston 38, Dallas 13.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.